Hi friends, I'm Jane and this is Permaculture. Welcome. Thank you so much to everybody who left such kind comments after my last video when I really wasn't very well at all. I've still got a bit of the laryngitis, but I am much better. I don't know if the camera picks up that sound. Sounds like chips frying. That's the sound of summer here in Spain. The cicadas. Boy, it's hot. The figs are getting ripe. Everything is so hot at the moment. It's set to be 40 degrees in the shade today. It's not quite that yet, but it's very hot. The garden suffers. I mean, at some point you just cannot water enough. It's been a funny couple of days. I got super excited because my grandchildren are coming to visit from Andalusia. They're only going to stay for a week, but I haven't seen them for 2 years. So that was exciting. And then our municipality has gone into lockdown. Due to the number of COVID cases, obviously. So we're in lockdown for a fortnight, so our grandchildren's visit is postponed, cancelled. Right, I've come in quite early in the morning to have a quick look at the garden. This time of year the garden can be a little depressing. Everything looks very dry and the melons shriveled away. Cucumbers were attacked by aphids and shriveled away. The courgettes, they did amazingly well, but now they're shriveling away. The cherry tomatoes are still producing tons and tons of tomatoes, but as you can see, they too are shriveling away. The bigger tomatoes, yeah, they all flopped down and I didn't get them strung up. There's a few decent tomatoes coming off. But they too are suffering from the heat. And we've had 1 or 2 bad ones like here. More courgettes shriveling away. I actually don't mind because I've had so many courgettes, I'm sick of them. So I've kind of abandoned those. The pumpkins. Now, that is the biggest pumpkin I've got, and it's not very big. So it's a bit of a disappointment this year compared to last. Again, they're getting watered regular, but there's this sort of thing going on. A few more smaller pumpkins. which is fine. The aubergines, they're coming on well. The plum tomatoes, blossom end rot, and the peppers. Look at this, look at this. These are actually padrons that I allow to go red. I do like padron peppers, but if you let them go red, they're nearly all a tiny bit spicy, not as full-blown as a chili pepper, for example, but if you let them all go red, they're all spicy-ish, and then I dry them and powder them and use them as a replacement for Korean red pepper powder. Look, 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 look. I don't know if you can see, but there's a little ladybird there. This is excellent news because I've had quite an aphid infestation in the garden. But you know, one ladybird ain't gonna cut it. It's all very well, but you know, millions of aphids and only one ladybird turns up. It's no use whatsoever. This cucumber in particular has been pretty hard hit by aphids, and I have sprayed. These are the dead ones because the live ones are actually a sort of brown colour. Now I sprayed with dish soap, water and some olive oil. Hello hens. So right now there's not much work can be done in the garden. It is just a case of harvesting tomatoes, making sure everything has water and getting the bugs off. Because it's so dry and so hot during the day, and by the time evening comes everything looks really wilted and horrible. It always feels like a bit of a struggle, and this is the reality. Until September, this is what it's like here. I am at times almost tempted just to let it go because it's a struggle and it looks very sad. However, how it looks isn't important. The truth is, it's a productive garden. Morning! I've been getting plenty tomatoes, plenty peppers. I've had melons. I have peppers coming, big peppers coming. The aubergines are about to start. I mean, really, 1 or 2 cucumbers. Basil is still producing. Yeah, there's a lot happening, even though it looks terrible. The figs are starting to drop, which is good news because that means they're ripe. Most of the figs, we let them drop to the ground and they dry. We then scrape them up, spread them out to continue drying on a concreted area that we have by the casita. And then they get sorted and bagged and sent down to the cooperativa. The whole process, it's about a month, during which time our hens are not allowed to free range simply because they eat the figs. So I always feel quite sorry for them, and they whinge and complain dreadfully. But it's only a month and they have tiny brains. As soon as we let them out again, they forget about them. See this here, he's starting to dry. And when they drop, they look like that. Everything gets frazzled in this heat. Honestly, it's too much. And just to add to the heat, I am doing this outside, but even so, blimey, is it hot here. I'm bottling peaches. Thanks so much for watching, guys. This is getting more boring by the minute. Me just standing here going, blimey, it's hot. So, God, blimey, it is hot. And my man's out there cutting grass. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye now. My cucumbers are falling over.